Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to unbox and do a quick review, maybe a little try on of the new KathleenLights So Jaded palette. I'm very excited for this. This is literally just, as we all know, it just got announced and it launched I think the very next day, which, I mean, hey, I'm not mad at it, but I always do like a little bit of a prep so I can kind of figure out and kind of make more of a decision. But I love KathleenLights. I think she's so great. And I have quite a few of her products. I don't have every single one because I don't need every single one. I'm not super trying to be like a complete collector on all things when it comes to makeup. But I do have quite a bit of things. I can go over that real quick. But first I want to open it. I'm so excited. And it's what I like about, I think this is the quickest ColourPop has ever sent me anything. I mean, it was just the other day. Oh my goodness. I think this might be one of the first ones I've ever gotten that had this many at once. Resting beach face. That's great. So cute. Put this over there for now. And let's unveil her to the world. Oh my gosh, so cute. It has all the colors on the back. And then, oh, it's on the top. So just do a little tab. And let's see. Oh, and it matches the box. It has the same thing on the back. Okay. Because I know how much time and energy and money goes into packaging like that. Sometimes when, like, if, like, the box is different on the outside than what's on the inside, I usually tend to keep it for a little while. But then eventually, you know, you recycle it. You just get rid of it. But now I don't feel so bad because, I mean, they're exactly the same. Or I mean, that's just me. Is that anybody else? Anybody? So here she is. Let's open that up. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. Let me take off the little piece of plastic. And I'm a little klutzy, so I'm going to try and be careful here. Wow, that is so pretty. I'm going to turn up my light just a little bit so you can see a little bit more. That's so nice. Okay. So let's talk about this. Wow, so it's 5 by 6, so it's 30. So it's 30 different shades. And what I liked about this is that, yes, it's very colorful, and I don't always go for very colorful palettes because I'm a little more of a neutral, and like I'll like do more like a, you know, basic smoky eyes rather than like colors. I don't really do color unless if it's for like big things. So sorry if you see any flashes or you hear any thunder. There is a thunderstorm that literally just finished outside. I had to wait until it was done, but it wasn't that bad. So if you hear a little anything, that's, yes, that is what you think it is. So, oh my gosh, it's just so pretty. Now, my birthstone is Pearl. I'm a June birthday. I'm a June Gemini. Hey, June Geminis. That's something that I love, that Kathleen's into like the zodiac stuff, and I've learned a little bit more kind of about my sign. I don't fully subscribe to all those beliefs, but I think it's, you know, I think it's interesting. I think it's cool. So from her, I have the, I'll just pop them out real quick. I've got the Dream Street. I've got the Zodiac palette. I did not get all of the loose pigments because I knew, because a lot of them are very colorful, and especially in a loose pigment, I was like, I don't think I would pull that out very much, and it would just sit, and it would look cool in my drawer, but it's kind of waste money. So when the individuals came out, I got the Gemini one, the twins loose powder, and I have the Gemini pressed powder, which is the gold that matches in the palette. That's in my travel makeup. I'm not going to worry about pulling that out. But I do really like those shades, and I have used this, and I have that in my travel makeup, which means I do use it. So I have those, and I have some of the lips, glosses, and liquid lipsticks from her stuff. So again, she has a lot more products that had already come out before I was really getting back into makeup. But I was just trying to pick things that I know that I'm going to use. Now, this is a lot of color, but there's a lot of other shades in here that I could use. This is great for, you know, I think this would be great to travel if, you know, you weren't going on an airplane and worrying about it shuffling around anywhere. But if you were going to be like doing a lot of things with friends and going out, I think this would be really, really cool. So here, where's my little towel? And I'm going to do a little swatchy. Now, I don't think I'm going to do every single color because I do feel like I want to maybe put some on my eyes. So maybe I'll swatch the ones I think I'm going to use. I think that would be kind of cool. So obviously, since, as I said, my birthstone is Pearl for June, we're going to swatch Pearl. Ooh, it's very soft. Now, again, I'm worried about holding it up and doing it, so I'm swatching it on my finger. And I'm going to do right here. Ooh, pretty. Now, I do like that I can see it. I'm going to turn up my light just a little bit. I can really see it. So it's very a pearl-escent pearl shade. It's very, very pretty. So I would definitely use that brow bone, inner corner, or, you know, hey, if I only had this, I could do a lot of things with it. There's really good highlight colors in here. Let's do another light one. Let's do Diamond. That's on the upper left. Also very, very soft. Or very pretty. Very similar. But it's a little more gold, a little more wet looking, I feel. So let's do, see how it's just a little more wet and it's a little more sheen to it, a little more glitter. So you can see, hi. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. Okay. Let's do, Now I see there are some pressed glitters in here. I did just order a new glitter glue because the one that I had, I didn't use it very often. So when it had dried out quite a bit. So I'm getting another one. So I'm going to avoid, or, you know, I'll swatch opal just for funsies. We'll do that on my pinky though. I don't normally swatch with my pinky, so keep the glitters away. Hi. It's a little opal. Opal is my mother's birthstone, so it's kind of cool. See, I'm liking with this pressed glitter that, like, maybe because it's larger glitters, I'm not the most in tune with using glitters in my eyes, but at least this one seems, wow, that's so pretty. This one seems like it's not just bunching together. Like there are some, like, say in the new Huda nude palette, there are glitters in there, and they don't seem to spread that nicely, so you really need to kind of like pack them on. This, I feel like, obviously, like if you wanted a full glitter moment, you would really need to pack that on more, but this, like, if you just want to kind of like a bit of glitter, like, this would be a little bit easier to use. So good job, Kathleen. Oh, like so I'm just looking at my camera, but then I'm like looking at it in real life. I'm like, because I've got my mirror behind me. So that's really nice. I like that. See, anything that I've gotten from her, I've loved it. Like her Dream Street palette and Zodiac palette, those are kind of my go-to travel palettes because I know anytime I've used them, they've been great. New Year's Eve, I used the more orange shades in the Zodiac palette, and they performed really, really well. They lasted like all night long. So, I mean, I'm starting to really, really like ColourPop. I'm starting to get more ColourPop. Not that I don't use other brands, but I'm really, really liking it. And they're just a little less expensive, or as Kathleen would say, less expensive. Because that's expensive. What else would be fun to swatch? Let me see. What's my sister? My sister's Ruby. So we'll just go with people in my life what their birthstones are. So this is the Ruby. So this in the palette, it's very kind of maroon burgundy, but it definitely has a satin finish to it. So let's do on the hand. Okay, here I'll do a little bit more. Give it a shot. That's very nice. Here, focus. Focus in on my hand. My very, very white hand. But yeah, that's really, really nice. It's not as red as you would think, like somebody would think ruby, but it's definitely more wearable. And you could definitely work it into the other red orange shades that are in the palette. Excuse me, look at my thumb. It's my thumb. I can lick it if I want to. Just because it's red, and it did leave a little bit of a stain behind, but also I am very, very fair. I'm very fair. See, I don't know. They don't have, let's see if they have the thing on the back about if there's any pressed pigments Pressed glitter, yes. Super Shock Shadow Net. Pressed powder. So there are pressed powders in here. And shadows and pressed glitter. So it's a little bit of everything. So I'm assuming, I'd have to do a little more research on it. I'm assuming that it's like that shade would probably be more of the pressed powder. Those are very weird. That's funny. Excuse me. I've had a very long day. What else? My dad is January. What's January? I forget. Right. My mom is August, so that's peridot. So we'll do peridot. I'm going to go with my finger now because this is a little pink and I don't want to mix it. So we'll do peridot. Oh, that's very nice. She's very pretty. Woo! That's very, very pretty. Maybe I'll play. Oh, like, look at that. It's very, like, in the pan, it's much more of like a citrine kind of with a little bit of gold. This is coming off very, very gold, at least on me. I'm very, very white. So that could be fun to play with. Maybe I'll play with that with the light shades. That could be fun. What else? What else? Ametrine. And as she said, there's, in her video, she said, you know, to do that many, there's only so many birthstones. So then she was kind of going with other stones or crystals that she really liked. Let's do ametrine, which is kind of a purple, but it has a bit of like gold, like flecks in it. Can you kind of see the flecks? Focus in. I'm doing the thing. Sorry. We'll just do it in my hand. So there you can see the flecks in there. That's really cool. So, but it doesn't seem like glitter. I mean, obviously it is glitter, but they're very, very small pieces of glitter. Just catch the light, and I can really see it on my hand. It's nice. It's very nice. I haven't seen something like that. At least I don't think so. Not that I can remember. And then we'll have to get a little dark to like smoke it out a little bit. So just for garnet is very, very deep. Maybe I'll use garnet, but that's just kind of a deep burgundy with nothing else to it. Let's do, I should have figured this out before I started, but oh well, it's okay. Let's do sapphire because I love blue. I mean, it's blue. Just do it. Wow. It's very deep. Okay, it's a little patchy, but it's okay. Come on. There we go. So it's a little bit patchy, but again, I'm very, very fair, so you can really see it on me. But it's a nice deep blue. And look at that. Ooh. So, okay. Let's do one more. Let's do one more. We'll do the emerald. We're getting the dark ones out of the way. Look how it's stained my fingers. This is great. This is a great look for me. And it's really pressed powders. It's staining me, but that's okay. That's good to know. With these, I'm just going to do it here on the other side of my hand. Emerald. Maybe one more. This is definitely very satin. Everything's very, very soft. Nothing feels very chunky. Ooh, so you can see the reflection off of that. But now I'm looking in my actual mirror. It's cool. Emerald. Very pretty. Very, very pretty. And now I'm stained, but it's okay. It's my own palette. I can touch it as much as I want. Okay. So where are we at? Okay. Let's do a little something. So I swear one of these days I'll wear my contacts and how blind I am. I need to quick to get my brushes out. Okay, let me get some clean brushes. This one I like. And then to fluff it out. A detail, something. Okay, that should be enough. 6 brushes should be enough, right? I don't know. So, right now I just have the MAC Painterly Paint Pot on my lids, just in preparation. So I'm gonna go in really quickly. See, I knew I needed something else. It's the shade My Precious. Book Nerds Unite, My Precious. I'm just gonna put that all over my lid. I'm trying to do this quick so that I don't have the editing of speeding up and slowing down and playing music and all that jazz. It's just me. Just me trying to. Occasionally I might look up this way because that's where my mirror is and it's bigger than my camera reflection is. It's very nice. It's very pretty. Okay. Go on to it. Okay, so that was the shade My Precious. I just did that all over the lid to set that down and to start with the shade. Let's be bold. And I'm actually going to go into, and I hadn't seen this yet, there is a shade called Citrine. We're going to go into Citrine. It's in the second row. And I'm going to use that as my, well, actually, I'm going to do Rose Quartz and my crease first. And then I'm going to put Citrine over the top of it. That's what I'm going to do. So Rose Quartz is next to Diamond. Diamond's the very top left. Rose Quartz is over to the right of that. So I'm just going in. Okay, I'm going to have to lift it so I can tap it. And we're just going to go into the crease. And see, I need to start doing this with my contacts in so that I can see what I'm doing. Because normally, if I was doing this kind of makeup, I'd be wearing my contacts. But I'm not. It's okay. We're just trying it out. Just doing a little test. Go on the other side. These are just some, this is a Morphe M516, if you care. Just using a fluffy brush. I just like, oh, there's a clean fluffy one. Let's do that. Can go in my crease easily. A little bit more. Really get that evened up. You can see I'm like right here. Get right closer. Good enough, good enough. All right. It is a little powdery, but because they're soft, but they're nicely pigmented, I feel. Looks good. Okay. So now, since this is so bright, I'm going to use another one. This is a Morphe R37, and I'm going to go into that Citrine. It's in the second row. Okay. And I'm just going to go into the crease. Kind of start working that in a little bit. I don't know if it'll show up. Most colors show up on me because I'm very white. Yeah, I can see a little bit of yellow. It's kind of cool. It's a little different than what I normally do. That's what we're going for. Why not? Looking at the other side. Pretty. Pretty? Pretty. I think it's good. Cool. So that was Citrine. Now for the lid. I think what we'll do the peridot. We're going to do peridot. I'm going to use that flat brush that I used before. And we're just going to do that all over the lid. I've only worn green eyeshadow one other time, and it was for a show that I was performing in. It was a production of High School Musical. It wasn't, you know, it was something. But we had a lot of fun. And at the time, I was probably like 22, 23. So I was like, well, I'm a high schooler. I can wear green eyeshadow if I want, right? And I got permission. They're like, yeah, whatever. It's fine. As long as it's not super distracting. I did fine. So I wore a shade probably very similar to this. I think it was like a Maybelline single. It was like, oh, it was like a dual that it had something close to this color. And then it had a darker brown or dark green next to it. And I used that. And it looked pretty good. Because with the blue eyes, it kind of makes the blue eyes pop out a little bit. Now, trying to make sure I get that fully coated, even though I'm blind. How am I doing, guys? How am I doing? How am I doing? Let's see. Okay. Pretty. I like it. All right, and we'll use some of that for under. I usually like to do the top of my lids first, and then go underneath the eye. We will definitely use pearl. Let me get a detail brush for that, okay? So I don't forget. Now to darken the crease, we'll use stoned. Yeah, we'll just do that. What's one here? There's some glitter on there, but that's fine. What was I using? The heck glitter? What the heck? Oh, it was the Venti highlighter. That's what it was. Meh, there's a little glitter in there. It's fine. There's no glitter in the actual shadow. There's just a little on my brush. So if you see some glitter, it's not in the shadow. Okay. So now I'm just going to do the corner. Sometimes I'll go like into the crease with this too, but I'm just trying to be kind of quick. I just want to kind of see how they perform. Just into the crease a little bit on the outside corner. Just to deepen that up. I do have some ideas for some more videos coming up. I've got some things coming in that I want to share. So hopefully you guys like it. I will not say just yet. And I do plan on doing some more videos like this where I'm actually putting on makeup, not just opening all the makeup. And you're like, does this girl even wear makeup? Because when she makes the video, she's usually like not wearing much. So is she just buying it for fun? No, I do wear it. Just not during the week do I wear this kind of makeup. I'm trying to be better. Trying to get better at it. So I figure, hey, why not record myself while I'm practicing? And if you guys want to watch, cool. I need to get it dark on that side. I need to stop fussing around. Come on. Get in the crease a little bit. Okay. I like it. I don't want to make this video too long, so I won't obsess too much. Too much anyway. Yeah, looks cool. All right, let me get a blending brush. This is a blending brush from Smashbox. I got this in a palette like years ago. It was about 8 years ago. And it was when I was first starting to kind of pay attention to makeup a little bit more. Me actually like getting better at makeup and like practicing has been more past like 2-3 years. But this was when like I had some extra money that I could actually buy some nice things, and it was from Haute Look, and there was a Smashbox palette, and it came with this brush, and I still have it. It's very nice. It's very flat, so you can really get into that crease and kind of blend things together. I like it. I like it. But I'm liking this look, but I feel like we need to do a little bit of sparkle on top. Is there anything? I think if we did a little bit of that diamond, that kind of wet in the middle, I think that would work, because the pearl I want to save for the highlighting. So I'm going to just use my finger, and I'll use my index finger because that one doesn't have too much on it. And I'm just going to tap it, see if that does anything. See, I'm blind, so I'm going to get close to my phone, get close to you guys. Is anything happening? Yeah, I can see it. It is topping it nicely. That's cool. So it could work on its own and as a topper. Cool. And you can layer nicely. I like that. Let's see. There's a little bit of a change to it. And again, I'm a little blind. So if you're like, oh my god, like nothing happened, it's because I'm blind. I mean, not really blind, but you know, can't see very well without my glasses or contacts. Okay, so now I'm going to do the highlighting. So I'm going to go on a very, very small brush. This is an M213, whatever that means. I'm just going to go right in to my tear duct. Tear duct, but don't poke my eye so that I have tears. Don't do that. Oh, that's very nice. See, I like it when this will actually show up and stay. Because sometimes in other palettes, these shades that are meant for this, on me, they don't always actually like stay on. So it's very nice when they do. And then I'm just going to use my finger again for underneath my brow. This is what I usually just do for that. I just do it underneath my brow because it fits so nicely. And I don't have to get another brush going. My eyebrows are not that great right now. I know. I just did them quickly for work. Just a little bit more. Okay. Cool. A little something. Oh yeah, I can see it. Nice. Okay, so now we'll do under the eyes real quick. So we'll go back to the citrine. So I'm going to tap into Citrine and just go right underneath there. And I wasn't doing the under eye shadows for quite a while, but then I was like, one time I was like, you know what? Fine, I'll give it a shot. And I actually really like it. So much that I don't tightline down here as much as I used to. I still do. Judge me if you will. But I like it. Okay, and then we'll do, to make it a little deeper, we'll just do a little bit stoned lightly. A little bit of jasper, which is more brown. What do you think? I usually go with the one that, yeah. Decisions. Yeah, I'll just use stoned. Just barely any. See? It's like just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just make it a little bit deeper to kind of connect with the corner there. Yeah, just a little bit. Nice. Very nice. And I don't even have eyeliner on, which is kind of cool. I did have mascara on already, but do I want to add a little wing just to kind of tie it in together? Sure, why not? So I'm going to do a little wing. Should I do a wing? Yes, I'm just going to... Does this have a mirror? Yes, this one has a mirror. Yeah, I need to see it, not be so all up in your face. Let's see what I do. Just a little one, just to tie it all together. Because usually if I do a look like this, I definitely have eyeliner on to really make it stand out. See, just a little bit. This is the Tarte Sex Kitten liner. I am obsessed. It's absolutely my favorite winged liner, or liquid liner I've ever used. It has the brush tip. But it's pointed like a felt tip, but it's flexible enough it doesn't poke me. It's great. This is the, because I got it the first time in a BoxyCharm. Yeah, first time in a BoxyCharm, and then I was able to add it on in a FabFitFun like a couple months later, like around the time I would have needed to get another one. So now, when this one dries out, I will need to actually purchase one, but who knows? Maybe there'll be something going on and I'll be able to get it. But yeah, that's the eye look, and I like it. I already have a little highlight on, have a little blush on. We can maybe add a little bit of a darker color to fill in my lips a little bit. What's this? Oh, this is KathleenLights. What is this? Ultra Satin Lip and Dreamy. So this is from the Dream Street lip kit. Here we go. Just a little bit. So you can see a little bit more. And I'm doing this, high glasses. Good job, me. Doing pretty good. Here. This looks something. So, stand out a little more. Okay, now I'm going to put my glasses back on so I can actually really see. Nice. So far, I really like this. Those shades were really easy to work with. It's got a lot of color payoff. Really blendable. I'm really excited to actually use those glitters because I feel like, one, that it's not going to take me forever to put them on my eye. And that it's buildable, but not so, like, it's buildable to the point where, like, it takes you forever to do. And I really like the color of it. I really like the shine. I really like this. And that's why I wanted to get this, because when I watched her whole video and she was talking about it, and I was like, you know what? I do want that. I do. I feel like it's something I don't have. I mean, there are definitely shades in here that I already have. Definitely. But like all together like this, and with her formula and how she does things, I was like, yeah, I'm going to get it. Doesn't this side, it's uneven. It's driving me crazy. My lips aren't even. I didn't do a lip liner like I talked about before. That's what it is. So, as I said, I've got some things coming in the mail this week / next week. So I'll be able to do some more try-ons and opening up of things for you guys. So so far, my opinion, I think this is great. I say go for it. Try her out if you haven't tried any of her stuff yet. And if you're looking to have something that has a lot of color and a lot of fun things in it to work with, I say do this one. If you're a little hesitant, I definitely recommend any of her other palettes. I've got the Zodiac and the Dream Shade, like I said, and I love them. I love, love, love them. So if you want to support a really cool YouTuber who has the same name as me, then I say check her out. ColourPop's great. Yeah, no complaints. In case if you noticed, I just got my hair done. And I thought I would actually wear my hair down for you guys so you could see. I've got very, very long hair. I'm actually thinking the next time I go to get it done, I'm going to do a little something different. Do a little change, maybe a color change, but definitely like a length change. I'm going to cut it to probably around at least here. My boyfriend is not pleased, but I told him it's my hair, so it'll still look good. It'll still be my hair, and it will grow back. I just need to not have this much to deal with because it's a lot. It's a lot. Is there anything else? Oh, and I use, this is my favorite dry shampoo. This is the chlorine dry shampoo. It's what I used in today. Because since I do bleach my hair, I don't shampoo it very often. Not saying I don't shower very often. I don't actually shampoo my hair that often. So I will be washing it tonight. But in between, if I am having kind of an oily day, this is the stuff. It's kind of expensive. I get it from Sephora, but it's really good. And it's not like I'm using dry shampoo every single day. This will probably last me for a few months. So if you're like me, you don't use dry shampoo often, but you want a really good one that doesn't give you a white cast, there she is. Get the chlorine. All right. So if you have any questions, any ideas, anything you want to know, just leave them down in the comments below. And more videos coming at you soon. So have a good day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.